Hi everyone, today we are going to do something a little different that just came to me, and it's going to be a consciousness exercise that you can make a practice. And it's not challenging, but it will help you on your journey of understanding conscious awareness, opening up your consciousness, using your intuition, and will affect your life and your relationships and how you move through your day. I promise you. So I'm going to tell you what to do first, and then I'll share the backstory of what happened to me this morning and how this came to me that Melinda, make this an exercise. I'm like, okay, I follow. So what I want you to do with intention, but not struggle, like not resistance, not struggle, not I have to try, none of that. This should just be easy. And if when it comes to you, it comes to you. Don't try to force it or create it. So you're not trying to create it. You're more of in a co-creation mode, seeing what comes to you. If it doesn't come right away, go on with your day, and then it'll come to you. I promise. It's just a work in progress. It's a practice. Google the word practice. So what I want you to do is see what you can have come to you as a word for the day. Now, this may sound silly, but it is really impactful. So a couple different ways this could happen for you, again, happen for you, is you could sit quietly in meditation. And I highly recommend meditating in silence. And the more time you spend in silence, your life will change. I'm not joking. Silence is everything. Or you can just go about your day and try to be aware, this consciousness, like be aware of things that happen, and then contemplate on that for a bit of time. Don't worry about the time, but a bit of time, and see what comes out of that situation, that interaction. It can be something on social media. It could be an email you get, something you witness in a store or when you're out and about. Something that has a word that you're just like, oh, that word, let's play with that. And you want to just play with it and see where you can go in terms of expansion. Now, when you do that, you can ask the universe for help. Asking the universe for help is one of the biggest tips you can ever follow, literally. Ask the universe for help and let it go. No attachment. Don't try to get the answer. Just ask the universe for help. Spend more time in silence. These things will come to you faster. I promise you that too. So then when you have your word and you've contemplated, just really spend the time playing with that word as expansion. Play with it like you're kind of have a toy. Have it over here, you play with it, then you put it on the shelf. And then you're like, oh, that toy just came again. Okay, I just almost tripped over it. Let me play with it again. And just see what happens and how things unfold and how this word starts to kind of create a life of its own. Can you embody it more? Can you use it more? How does it impact something else in your life that you're trying to navigate? You can go any which way with this. This is just a fluid conversation that you're to have internally. And you can bring someone into the conversation if you want to, like your spouse or partner or a friend. Ryan and I bounce things off each other all the time. But see where you go with it. That exercise that you can make a practice just expands your consciousness. It's as simple as that. But the majority of you won't do it. Hence, you'll make it hard. But it's really simple. It's really simple. But it's not always easy because you think it's going to be hard. But it's really not. It's actually super easy. The paradox. So how this came to me today, because literally it wasn't what I was going to talk about. I have so many things that come to me to talk about. And then I ask, what should I talk about? And this came to me. So my husband and I live in the Florida Keys, and we have Circle K as our little convenience store down here. And my husband and I also drink Fountain Diet Coke. And I've given up Fountain Diet Coke many times in my life and nothing has ever changed. I've never become healthier or had some sort of sugar bullshit addiction. I truly just don't believe any of that narrative. And I've even talked to my doctor about it and he agreed with me. So whatever. We drink Fountain Diet Coke. That is our pleasure. We love it. It's fun. I love my Fountain Diet Coke. So this morning I went to the local Circle K to get my local little Diet Coke, and it was out. And it was very early this morning. And it was only one clerk in the store. And so I looked at her and I was like, oh, that Fountain Diet Coke's out. And she's like, oh, no problem. Let me go change it for you. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes you get attitude. Sometimes they're slow. Which happens everywhere, not just Circle K. It just happens everywhere, right? Which is the point of my whole story here. So she goes in the back, takes her a little bit. As she's doing that, I end up looking at the different things on the shelf that are close to the soda machine, and I find these pickles. I forgot I really like pickles. And pickles are really good for you. There's no carbs, there's no sugar. You can eat as many pickles as you want. You won't gain any weight. Pickles are really good for you. They're a filling food. And so I bought these 2 bags of pickles, not just one, but 2. A plain one and a spicy one. Because I like spicy pickles. They're good too. So I bought the pickles. So I go up to the counter. She comes back. She's like, oh, I fixed it for you. I'm like, thank you so much. We test it. Looks great. She's super nice. Go up to the counter. I pay for the soda. I pay for some bananas. Bananas are very, very good for you. And I bought the pickles. And she starts to tell me that the pickles taste really great on the tacos that are at the 7-Eleven. And did I know where the 7-Eleven was? Have been to 7-Eleven? I mean, yes, I've been to 7-Eleven. Then shared, do you know Julio? Julio works the 7-Eleven and he also works here and da-da-da. Yes, I know all the people at the Circle K's, which is where I'm going with this. So lovely, lovely, lovely human being. So I go home, get on with my morning. Then I'm thinking to myself, gosh, I would totally snag her as someone to be on my team someday when my big dream comes true. The big thing that I've put out there to the universe, when that comes true, I need a team. She would be someone I would snag for my team. So then I went down the rabbit hole of why would I snag her? And the reason why is willingness. So willingness is my word today. Willingness. What makes a really great human? What makes a really successful person in this lifetime? Willingness. Willingness. That is not a word that I typically use in my vocabulary. Hence how I know intuitively it came to me from the divine. And expanding my consciousness and having conscious awareness around this word that came to me is now transformative. Because as I'm working on my future goal, like I said, I need a team. I have to start thinking about, well, what does my team entail? Who would I want on my team? Why do I want these people on my team? Willingness. See how this all goes together with manifestation? If you understand consciousness and you start to really expand and think about all the little minute details that go into your big hairy goal, your big hairy dream that you have out there, you can shift all realities and timelines. So now I'm super, super conscious of willingness from this young lady at the Circle K. And I need to get her name. I feel bad I didn't get her name, but I will. And if it works out someday that she does end up being on my team, this video is solidifying a timestamp and I'll show her and she'll be like, what? Pretty crazy, right? But shit like that happens all the time. And I have tons and tons of proof at age 54. Tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of proof at age 54 that you can do all of these things. So I feel complete. This is a lot. Probably have to go back and watch it. This is how I live my life. This is how my husband and I got to the Florida Keys. This is how we built a very successful sport fishing business with my husband's dream that has now expanded into educational products since 2020. I am a metaphysical mentor, intuitive and energetic empowerment mentor, so I can help you as well, but one-on-one only, because that's what creates the fastest transformation. So if you are interested, my website is melindavanfleet.com. Instagram, Melinda_Van Fleet. You can DM me. Serious inquiries only, because I'm a busy girl. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please share. This is a good one. Bye for now.